I want to talk about this for a second because we have an epidemic of grown ass men on the internet virtue signaling and talking down to other men. And I'm the perfect guy for it because I'm a guy like 6'7", 6'8". I'm retired. I've been retired for the last 4 years. I'm 50 years old. Been married, been through relationship cohabitation, been an athlete in my younger years, Division I athlete. And I see a lot of guys on the internet like to talk down and shame other men. Like they think that they're better. The only advantages, let me tell you something. Feminism, the sexual revolution, and birth control completely changed the dynamics of the dating and relationship market for good. For good. The majority of men are getting with women that have enjoyed sexual liberation. There are some virtuous women out here. There are women that doesn't mean some women have good character and some don't. I'm not talking about you women. If it doesn't apply, skip the video. But what I'm saying is this. That changed the dating and relationship market, especially the birth control pill and sexual liberation. Women chose the dating market with feminism, whether it be penis envy or whatever else. They wanted to be like men. Their grandmamas and mamas told them, go out there, girl, get your education, live, be free. Don't get married and settle down. Let man control you. Enjoy your optionality. That has led to the debauchery out here in the dating relationship market. Men's testosterone levels is 300 to 1,000. Women is 15 to 70. So men didn't choose this promiscuity. But men have needs, and it's nature. You see the rams out there fighting to mate with females, banging head together, boom. It is natural that men are going to have sex with the women. It doesn't mean that they respect or value them. They'll be looking at them like it's disgusting. Yes, men should have discipline. We talk about that a lot on this channel. But in an unregulated sexual marketplace, with birth control and everything out here, it is what it is. The majority of women, not blaming women, with free choice, without fathers guiding them, even if they don't have a father, the most senior respected men in the household, without him guiding these women and helping them select mates, and with great freedom comes great responsibility. They're going to pick and choose whatever arouses them. It doesn't matter the guy's character or his quality. He could be Mook Mook, Day Day, Chad, whatever the hell he is. He arouses them. Dad's not gonna tell him, like, look, you see that dude with the basketball team right there? Leave him alone. That guy over there that's at the finance department that's studying in college, that's your husband. This dude got 20 women around him. He's just gonna pound you out, toss you over the left shoulder to the next athlete in line. Maybe you should chill out and protect your body like a man protects the man you want, protects his last name, not some simp who's desperate to, oh, I love you, please marry me. No, I'm talking about the guy you value. But getting back on topic, I see a lot of these guys, these game guys, and they're talking, some of these guys have been married for the last 20, 25 years. They ain't been dating, and no, some of them are married to some Jabba the Hutt looking chicks. They copying off Patrice O'Neal. For you young bucks, go watch Patrice O'Neal on YouTube for free. Free game from an old head telling you. 9 times out of 10, they're regurgitating Patrice O'Neal, talking points. Because it's really about your self-esteem and your indifference. That's really what it comes down to. But a lot of that comes from building your self-esteem. You got to build your self-esteem, man. That's why sometimes discipline is more important than game. Sometimes I go for a 2-3 day fast. Discipline is more important than game. Your ability to say no is where your power is. Controlling your urges, controlling whatever else. And not taking women too damn serious. Dudes take these women too serious. Half of these women out here, self-esteem is low as the bottom. Look at them. They don't even like their own face. Got fake hair, makeup, lashes. Salute to you, sisters. I do love y'all. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. They got booty implants. You let something that doesn't even like itself lower your self-esteem. You're crazy. There's something wrong with you. You need to be reborn again masculine. If you're going to let a creature that hates its own face lower your self-esteem, you're crazy. Anyhow, moving right along. So there are advantages to height. There are advantages to money. But in an unregulated sexual marketplace, the only advantage is this. Because I'm 6'7", I can reach the bottom of the trash can. My brother that's 5'7", now, if he has money, he gets like a stool. So both of us at the trash can, he gets a stool, he reaches the same length down the trash can as me. But at the end of the day, we're both still eating trash. Maybe we can get the burger that's been licked once and bitten twice. Me and my brother reaching down the trash can. That's what sexual liberation has done. Created a big trash can for all of us to eat. All of us consuming used box. None of us are any heroes or better than the other. Some have a little bit more money. A little bit more money and a little bit more height gets you further reach. My long ass arm like, yo, I got that 2-lick burger down the bottom of the trash can. I'm looking at the other dude. You know, like, look at a peaceful life. Yo, man, that burger's been licked twice. These burgers at the top of the trash can, the squirrels have gotten them, the raccoons gotten them, the crows have bitten them and shit. Yo, man, hand me one of those 2-lick burgers. That's what we're doing. We're consuming used box. Sexual liberation did that to us. Social media has made it worse. We're all scrap sexuals in this market because the feminists decided to make us all scrap sexuals. You see the guys like the Boyce Watkins of this world. Woman wouldn't have dated him in his 20s, but now that she had 3 kids by a man, now he gets the leftovers, and he walking around here lecturing men and shit. Oh, look at me. You know, I'm a proud scrap sexual. I am married. You guys are single and lame. You can't get a woman. Proud scrap sexual. You know, sometimes you got to look yourself in the mirror and say, I'm a scrap sexual. Because what else you got? What else you got? You better chance of winning the lottery than finding a virtuous woman today that hasn't been ran through and vigorously and viciously pounded out. The church is worse. That's why all the rebranded 304s that posted up now, they're trying to Jesus their way into a simp. They wouldn't even dated these dudes when they were 23 years old. But now they found Jesus after they've been tired of getting that hair pulled and vigorously and viciously pounded out and tossed over the shoulder to. Now they got all this trauma. Because they all got the color purple narrative. Talk to them. Oh, look at my ex. He was such a mean, horrible person. Yeah, he mean, and he's with this and that. He's still pounded. That guy is getting his leftovers. Whatever guy comes next is eating the leftovers. Women don't know how disgusting promiscuity is to men. You understand? It's like if I go eat at the trash can. After my stomach is full, I'm disgusted with myself. And it's called post-nut clarity. Because if you look at, after, that's what guys feel. Like, you see a guy like, let me give you an example. You travel to a place like Pattaya, Thailand. You see a guy, some of these guys just have some issues, period. But not all of them. You see a guy walking around. He may be looking for a bear, Leo or something. You couldn't offer him another piece of box. He's burnt out. He's burnt out with women because he doesn't have any genuine connection. You see? He got burnt out. You offer him another piece of box. He's like, yo, man, come on, man. You offered him a beer? Yeah, bro. He don't want any more box. He's burnt out. You see? So boxes, used boxes, overrated. Overrated. Only here in the West where they have all this feminism and they try and convince men, make men, lower men's self-esteem, make them feel like they're not shit. It's a part of a gynocracy program to enslave men for their resources. You know, it's only that they believe that. But only now in 2025, only thing height and money gets you is further reach down the trash can. So stop this intellectual masturbation and fondling your own brain, thinking that you're this grandiose sense of self-importance. You're just another connoisseur of used box. Who's winning? We're all victims of this sexual liberation that was not men's choice. And I find it so bizarre that grown men, especially my age, is on calling men lames, calling men incels. And look at the women they're with. Half of these men dudes are with Jabba the Hood or some Big Shirley looking undesirable woman. You see them with the women they go, oh, I get all these women. Look at the women they're getting. Either they retired 304s, ran through women, whatever, and the women don't even respect them. The more they try to shame men, the worse their own personal situation is. And that's what's embarrassing. So, sexual liberation, social media changed the game. Average women think they're 10 times better than the average man. Goofies and chicken heads are lecturing men on the internet. This is a new dimension. This is a new world. Adjust, adapt, build your self-esteem, your confidence. Self-mastery is key. Be complete in your own company. Level up for your own self-preservation, your money, your fitness, everything that you can do to make yourself better for you. Focus on your money, your health. Try to get to early retirement. Global travel is wonderful. Not just for box, just to get away from this man-hating environment. Period. The answer to all your problems is looking at you right in the mirror. Period. And nothing to do with single or married. Being married nowadays is the fourth place finisher. You get a woman 30 years old or 29 years old who's enjoyed the benefits of feminism and sexual liberation. Trust me. Even Abby K. Williams said it. She's tried them all. You can imagine how many of them dudes at the office have pulled her here or in the dorms while in college, plus in these fraternities? What are you getting at the end of this rainbow that's so special that you can look down on other men? Anyhow, with that being said, hit the like button. I'm out. Just done with my gym. I'm going to hit the park for my walk now. I'm out.